Hello, it's me, Tara. So today I am doing some workout. I'm doing some workout is what I'm doing. Doesn't sound right saying it right. I'm doing a workout, but some workout is makes more sense because I'm going to be doing some cardio for a lower body, and then I'm going to be doing some yoga. Okay. So today we are doing this with Glow with Joe, and then I might tap into some Adriene, which is a yoga instructor on YouTube. If not Adriene, then another person. We shall see. So let's get into the video. Come with me. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to just love me, love me, love me. It's 1, 2, 3. I bet you thought that I was just gonna have this whole video of me just working out, right? And I wasn't gonna talk to you. Well, here I am. I'm talking to you. Hello. So I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit while I do my little workout here, and kind of just talk to you about what I dealt with like the night before. So I have for the longest time dealt with trauma that I try to bury, and last night was one of the nights where I was triggered, and I had to deal with some trauma that I wasn't expecting to deal with, and it actually caused me to have a panic attack. One of the worst panic attacks that I've ever had. And with this whole weight loss journey, it's definitely something that I have been thinking about. Like, I had started doing like the 3 days a week working out, 3 days a week. I started doing that last year, but I wasn't consistent with it. And this year my goal is to actually be consistent on what I want to do with my life and not play games with my life anymore, because for the longest time I wasn't like careful with myself, and I'm paying attention to the way that the world is operating. And what I know is that women, they're starting to be more careful with themselves, but I want like the younger generation, like the girls that are in their like 20s that don't really know what it's like to truthfully be careful. I want them to be the ones to learn how to be more careful with themselves and to be careful with who they are intimate with, because that's something that's very important. Look at me, I just do my own little thing because my hips were on fire. So I had to wiggle it out. But yeah, so with that being said, I just wanted to, kind of talk to you about that, because one of my main struggles has been my weight, and it's been my struggle since I started eating meat, like I said before. And I know that my body is not really equipped to not have meat in my diet. Like, I was doing that for about 10 years, and then I was getting weak and everything like that. And so I had to start incorporating meat, but I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork, and I try to only eat small amounts of chicken if I do eat chicken, small amounts of turkey if I do eat turkey, and majority of the meat that I do eat is like seafood, because I'm a seafood lover. But I know my biggest thing is bread. I absolutely love bread, and so that's something that I have to change. So this week I've been actually incorporating more salads in my diet, more vegetables in my diet, and like trying my best to stick to that, because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, especially when you're on the go and, you know, depression kicks in. And when depression kicks in, then, you know, you're bound to eat whatever you want when depression kicks in. So, you're just doing that Tupac dance. Like, I don't remember the whole thing. But, so yeah, so pretty much I had like a panic attack or whatever, and it really put some things into perspective about my healing, you know, and the importance of not taking it lightly. So that's all I wanted to say on that note. We're at 15 minutes. We actually went over. Okay. I probably could have did 20 minutes, but okay. It's ridiculous how heavy I'm breathing, right? I'm trying to work out 3 days a week. It's a challenge, but I know I can do it. Whew. So now I'm gonna catch my breath and I'm gonna find yoga to stretch out these hips because they hurt. Okay, let's see. I got this a long time ago from a supporter of mine with the protection symbol on it. I love my mat. Make sure you guys can see me.
Just look forward. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Just a couple of these. Inhale, drop the belly, open. And exhale, round through. Nice. From here, we'll come back to center. You're gonna press into the palms, press into the left foot, and lift your right knee. We're gonna do some stirring with the right knee. And you'll feel your low abs turn on a little bit here. Same with the glute, but focus on drawing a circle with your knee. And then draw your attention up to that hip socket and think about what's going on there as you keep this movement nice and slow. And then reverse it. Again, start by just stirring with the knee and then draw your awareness up to the hip socket, eventually focusing on the quality of movement here. Nice. Then from here, you're going to take that right knee all the way up like we do for pigeon, but you're going to turn, you can peek at me if you need to the left side of your mat to sit here with the right heel in front of the left. Then we're going to take the fingertips and we're just going to spider fingers crawl all the way out into a forward fold here, breathing love, awareness into that right hip. Stretch it out. Breathe. Feel free to find some soft, easy movement here, whether that's walking the arms to the right and then the left, or maybe swaying a little from side to side. And then slowly begin to rise up. Now listen carefully. You're going to take your right foot to the ground and you're going to turn towards the back edge of your mat now. So you're on all fours at the back. Take a second to shift the hips a little side to side, and then when you're ready, ground through your foundation and we're going to stir on the left side now. So left knee comes up and we start to draw circles. And again, really focusing on that hip socket sensation. Careful not to collapse into your wrists, but lift the chest up. And whenever you're ready, you're reversing it, keeping it nice and slow. Remembering to breathe. And then slowly release that. You'll bring it up and in like you're going to pigeon, and then you'll turn to the left side of your mat, but I'm going to turn to the right here. Or you can really go to any side. Just make sure that left foot is in front of the right. And then when you're ready, crawl the fingertips out in front. And we'll find this forward fold here in Siddhasana. One foot in front of the other, opening up through the hips, feeling that stretch, that lengthening through the lower back as well. And soften the jaw, find your breath again. Maybe you find some movement here, walking the hands to one side and then the other. Maybe swaying a little side to side. Take one more cycle of breath here. Really think about reaching your sits bones down towards the mat. And then slowly roll it up. We're going to extend both legs out towards the front edge of our mat now. Inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up, and exhale, drape the belly over the tops of the thighs, come into a seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. You can keep the knees nice and bent here because we're wanting a nice deep stretch in the low back. Relax the weight of your head, relax your shoulders, close your eyes, listen to the sound of your breath. And then slowly release that, roll it up. Okay, 90-90 or a 90-90 variation. You're gonna take your right knee, bend it. You're gonna take your left heel behind you, bend it. If you want, you can use your blanket to prop this front knee up, coming into two 90-degree angles in the hips. Or try. All right, breathing deep. For this session, focus on sitting up nice and tall and think about an internal rotation in your left hip. You can maybe even bring your left hand to your left hip there to guide it. Then inhale in, exhale, keep the feet where they are. You're gonna roll through center and just take it to the other side. So now you're facing the back edge of your mat. Right hand can come to the right. Okay. Think about lifting up through the front body and grounding through the back body. Whoo, and then we'll go one more round to each side. So coming through. Again, grounding through the back body, so shoulder blades draw down, heart lifts. Breathe, and then take it through center and towards the back edge of your mat. Nice. Now, come back through center, send your legs out in front of you towards the front edge of the mat, just like we did before. And we're gonna slowly roll down, nice and easy, all the way to our backs. Center your hips on your mat. And then when you're ready, we're gonna bend one knee all the way up to the chest, then the other. Rock a little side to side. And headed into a figure four. So you'll drop the left foot down, cross the right ankle over. When you're ready, right hand presses firmly onto the right inner thigh. And you might stay here or you might lift it up. Legs hug in towards the chest, the arms kind of support that. And we're gonna breathe here for a bit. So you can close your eyes. Soften the skin of the forehead, relax any tension in the neck, the shoulders. Great, take one more breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, listen carefully, you're gonna just slide your right ankle all the way down your right shin so the ankles are crossed. Then you're gonna reach and grab your big toes or the outer edges of your feet here. And then bend your elbows left to right and start to rock gently side to side if that feels good, if that feels safe in your body. You can even take it in a little circular motion on the low back, the sacrum. And then release both feet down. And we'll take it to the other side. Neck is nice and long, shoulders relaxed. Cross the left ankle over the right. Start here by just pressing firmly with the left palm, kind of guiding that external rotation of the left femur. And then you can hug the knees into the chest whenever you're ready. Maybe close your eyes and breathe here. One little nuance for this figure 4 is playing around with leveling the hips, so maybe pulling your right hip down a little as you squeeze up. Maybe lengthening the tailbone down. Then release your grip, slide your left ankle down your shin to meet your right, and we'll grab the outer edges of the feet or the big toes. And once again, pull the elbows left to right, maybe rock a little side to side or draw a circle. And release the feet back to the earth. We're gonna close by opening up the front of the hips. So feet firmly planted on the ground, hands on the earth to support you when you're ready. Ground through all 4 corners of the feet and start to peel up, starting with the tailbone. Slowly, slowly, slowly making your way up the spine, lifting the hip points, shins forward. Chest lifts to chin, chin lifts to sky. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Maybe on your next exhale, you take a bind here, opening up through the chest. Lift the hip points a little bit higher. Inhale, exhale, release everything slowly, slowly, slowly to the earth. Soles of the feet come together for a nice reclined cobbler, or listen to your body, that could be great. Or we can go opposite and go internal rotation in the hip socket, bringing the feet wide and the knees together. So choose your own ending. Hands come to the belly. And we'll close with 3 deep breaths here. Whenever you're ready, inhaling deeply through the nose. Exhaling out through the nose and mouth. And after your 3rd cycle of breathing, you can allow your breath to just go back to a nice, easy, natural rhythm. Maybe bring the palms together and the thumbs up to the 3rd eye to close this practice. And every end is a new beginning. I hope this is the start of gorgeous next hour of your day. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take good care. Namaste.
That was amazing. I feel great. I feel great. I hope you feel great too. I always feel really good after I work out or do yoga. I hope this inspired you to want to do some yoga or do some workout with Glow with Joe or Adriene. Thank you so much for watching. For all those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I hope that you're liking my content. There is more coming. Please feel free to share this video as well. And if you have it on your heart to donate, I do have a GoFundMe for my moving journey. If you have not watched that video that I have on the list, please feel free to watch that video so that you can see what I'm talking about on there. And I will link the GoFundMe below. So thank you so much. Namaste. You have a great, 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 great day. It's me, Tara. Peace.